What is up, my friends? So let's talk about that very controversial scene in The Last of Us. And no, I'm not talking about that one scene. I ain't talking about that right now. I'm talking about spoilers ahead. So if I didn't say it already, if you didn't get it by the title, there is going to be massive spoilers. So spoilers in one, two, three. Get out while you can. Joel gets killed by Abby in a golf simulator game, but it is actually Abby killing Joel with a golf club that is pretty much irking people all over the internet. And I'm here to talk about, did that make any sense, or was it just I don't care, let's fucking kill him type move from the game? Anyways, he ends up getting killed by Abby, and I've been playing the game already, and I'm about 3 hours into the game, so I already got him past that point. We're at the point now where we're playing as Ellie alongside Dina, and they're going to go and try and get Abby and get revenge. Tommy has already gone on his own, but I just want to talk about solely the fact about The Last of Us 2 killing Joel and whether or not that made any sense. So, I am very much aware why Abby did what she did. On the game, they haven't gotten to that part yet. It's still sort of a mystery about why she would do what she did. But if you've seen the leaks and all that, you know that she did this because her father was actually the surgeon, and that surgeon was the one that was going to perform the procedure on Ellie, and Joel killed them. He killed everybody in the hospital, and now she's trying to get revenge. So Ellie is not aware of this. We are aware of it, however, due to flashbacks, all of that, as we play as Abby. And I'm not sure exactly what the intention of the creators were to have you play as Abby, because I myself understand her reasoning and I can see why she's doing it, but you don't feel a sort of connection to her to want to continue her story, you know? I'm just solely playing on the fact that it's a fun game mechanics wise. Story, it's not there really, because you're playing as Abby, then you're playing as Ellie, and I was wondering if the creators, the writers, whatever, were thinking, oh, if we have them play as both, they're gonna have this sort of morality dilemma going on with who is right, who is wrong. And the thing is that we are biased as humans, so we are always going to side with Ellie no matter what, because that is the person that we played the most in the first game. This story would have made sense if there was more backstory to Abby beforehand in the sequel, and then in the third game, that's when she kills Joel, and it's all after you have played as Abby, you've gotten to know Abby, you start to feel a connection towards Abby. But at this moment, there is nothing there, so you're just playing with her, and you don't even care about her anymore at this point because you see that she killed Joel. No matter what he did, you still feel a bias towards Joel because you knew him from this first game. You were like all over the story and all of that, and then you just see him how he gets treated in this game, so it pisses you off. So I see the backlash that it got from the beginning. I was always aware of it, and I always knew that maybe if I played the game I would feel differently about it, but so far I don't. And from what I know about the rest of the game, from what I've seen other people post, I don't think that's going to change. So I'm not sure if the creators or the writers felt that we were supposed to feel something there, but it ain't there. So now I'm wondering exactly how all of this is going to do. There are rumors, there are speculations that Naughty Dog might want to do a third game, and if that third game does happen, it is supposed to be Abby centered. That's rumors, not confirming it or anything or saying it's going to happen, but just from what I've read. And I think they did it opposite, because if you wanted a Last of Us game where we felt forever and like that, you could have helped to prop her up even better before you dropped the big bomb on us. But maybe they just wanted a reaction. I mean, it's currently trending on Twitter since it came out at midnight. People are talking about the game. People just keep talking about how pissed off they are. So people are curious to see, but I'm wondering if that curiosity will lead to people buying the game when there's tons of gameplay already out there, which myself included am live streaming. I'm just doing it because I just want to have it recorded, but you can check it out whenever I do. Go ahead and subscribe, click on the bell. So, yeah, I'm just very much so confused, because when I got to that part in the game, you sort of already know her intentions of why she's doing this. but you don't give a shit. Like, you just hate her. You hate her group too. They're pretty annoying. And you're just playing as Ellie, and you're wondering, please don't go back and let me play as Abby, because I just don't see why I would want to play as Abby any more longer. And I don't know. It's just, I really am curious to hear the writers or the creative team behind this try to justify why they did it the way they did it, especially with the ending, as I already talked about in my ending explained. And I'm just gonna talk about it right here. So spoilers for the ending if you don't know what happens or you haven't got into that part. So big spoilers. 1, 2, 3. You pretty much go on this rampage revenge style storyline with Ellie throughout the whole thing, and she is just gonna like relentlessly go after Abby no matter who gets in her way. And when she finally does so, she lets her go. And then she gets a flashback, and she's going to kill her again because of what she did to Joe. But then she gets another flashback, and she's like, I forgive. Whatever. Forgive and forget, right? Abby leaves, and that's that. So I thought that was a very weird and jumbled ending for this, especially considering the final post-credit scene that the game does have is sort of pinning the blame on Joe for everything that's happened, because he should have just let Ellie die and let her become sort of a meaning to her life, as she says. And I was just like, what? So I don't know. It's a very interesting game. I have yet to complete it. Maybe once I do complete it, like I said in my ending explained, I will feel differently about everything. But for now, I just am just wondering, why did we even have to go any of the routes we went in? And so once I do end up finishing the game and playing it all the way through, I will do another video talking about how I feel and if it does make any sense once you get all the context in and everything. But for now, I'm just playing it and I'm just pissed. I do not want to play as Abby. It's just like infuriating. Let me know your thoughts below on the whole Joel death, and does it make any sense for you? Are you excited for a possible third Last of Us, or did this game just pretty much leave a bad taste in your mouth? I'm always optimistic with things. I do hope that there is some redeemable qualities to the game once you play it through all the way to the ending, and maybe you'll have some great epiphany or something, which I highly doubt, but I'm still optimistic I might. Let me know your thoughts about that below. How would you have preferred this game to go? I mean, I always speculated from the beginning that Joel was going to die in this game. His death was pretty lackluster, especially when you consider who he is. In the first game, how he gets out of trouble in the nick of time, all of this. And I get it, you're trying to go for more realistic, and it at times does feel nihilistic, this game, just as the first one did. But it's like overboard with this one, and I don't know, you just don't see the point in finishing the game. And if you don't even know what's going on and you finish the game, you're like, so that whole conquest that Ellie had was pointless, right? And I mean, they're probably going for the thing that Ellie has figured out and had a great epiphany about life now and revenge and about forgiving and living her life as she can now. I get it. I get that. I mean, I know what you're going for. I'm not that dense. But it doesn't come off the right way, I think. It wasn't a good payoff for everything that you did, I think. And that's what I think a lot of fans are irked by. And maybe I just rambled. Maybe I don't make any sense myself. But that's why I ask you to tell me. Do you think that this was presented in the right way, or do you think that this was just a big letdown? Let me know. Anyways, as always, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Hit that like, comment, share, all that good stuff. Make sure you turn on the bells for notification so you know when my next Last of Us video drops. I'm going to try and finish the game over the weekend so that way Monday I can just drop that video for you, let you know my full thoughts on the game, review it, all that good stuff. And I will be uploading the gameplay as well, live streaming it as well. If you want to check it out, check it out. If you don't, I'm not going to blame you. But anyways, as always, that'll do it for me. Make sure you follow me on all my other social medias. I have a Twitter, I have a Twitch, I have an Anchor. Anchor, I post all of these videos in audio format so you can take them on the go, as well as some surprise, well, not really a surprise, but extra content on there focused on music, so go follow me over there. Twitch, I'll be doing some more gameplay pretty soon on there, so go follow me over there, building that fan base over there, and also on Twitter as well. Trying to be more active, trying to be more better, especially with new features coming on Twitter, a lot to come. So anyways, that's gonna do it for me. Stay safe, stay positive. Hey, if you're still watching, why don't you go ahead and click that video over there or the one down there, and as always, hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share. Stay safe, stay positive.